So, as when we last left off, the smell of bacon is wafting through the air due to the rather large boar that you just killed, and then it exploded, as boars tend to when you kill them. Gray has disappeared in a cloud of ash, leading Bonk to believe that he had been immolated very briefly before he popped up into existence, just 20 feet away. So you're surrounded by the corpses of flying horrible things, centipedes, spiders, and one large boar. What would you like to do?
Don't know about you guys, but I could do with a fucking rest.
Yeah, I need a rest.
Might be an idea. Yeah.
We should get out of this jungle, though. I think if we hang around it too long, we're just gonna get swarmed again. So
Well, there's two ways of doing that. We go forward, or we go backward.
I'd rather go forward, because if we go backwards, we're gonna have to come through here again. So I'd rather press on and hope that we find somewhere that we can take a breather.
There is a third option. I have a spell prepared for today.
What will
Which
a
spell would that be?
I can create the small tiny hut.
Your hut spell. Yeah, sure. If you want to do that.
So if we want to take a long rest for the rest of the day, then we can do that.
Alright.
You have a spell that can make a house.
In a sense, not quite a house,
true.
just a safe place to rest.
Bonk hasn't seen this, has he?
No,
Is he gonna fit? Is he gonna be able to fit inside?
he will be fine. Yes,
Okay.
there is enough.
Yeah. Rune has this very cool spell where he can create like a little hut. Imagine like a magical tent that we can all fit inside. We can all take a rest safely. It's very cool.
That sounds pretty good. I like that.
Right.
And
I would suggest though,
would
just
we
a
be-
short rest.
Yeah, I'd say if it's not too late in the day, I can provide us with some healing. Give us the chance to move on a bit more before certainly the darkness sets in of the evening.
Shall
What
we?
time
Yeah.
is it, Troy?
Let's see.
10 in the morning.
No, not quite.
We travelled
Well,
a fair bit into the jungle, didn't we?
Yeah, you did. So yeah, you got up at dawn. You had a meager breakfast, walked along the water, walked the sharks, reached the beach.
Bonk carved up some sharks.
Bonk carved up some sharks.
Indeed.
10 o'clock isn't that silly now. Now you say it. Yeah, you would. I think you're about two. If you put you about, I said you're about 2 hours into the jungle. So it's probably about 11 or 12.
Okay. Short rest then, maybe.
Yeah, a short rest sounds
Would
good.
you want to use the hut for a short rest, or?
I think we save the hut for later on, certainly later on today. But
Well,
Yeah.
Okay,
it's the kind of thing that I would summon if we wanted to sleep overnight, I suppose.
Yeah, all right, but I think this is a really bad idea just to sit down right here and...
Okay, well, we will heal up and then move on. I've got some healing as well if Rical needs any help there.
Can you heal us quickly, Rical, or...
Yeah, I have a plan. I start to generate energy, and what I want to do is to cast my channel divinity of preserve life, and I can do it twice, so I can heal in total 80 hit points between everybody. So I can give more to anybody that's lower, or I can give whatever.
You can do how many hit points?
So I can do 40 hit points in one go, preserve life, and I can do it twice per short rest.
And you can spread that out however you want.
So
among
I
us.
can spread it. So yeah, so as an action, I can heal any creature within 30 feet of me up to half their maximum HP. I can divide the number of hit points among creatures I see fit.
Nice.
So, as I said, I could do that twice, and I could do 40 each time. So, either give us all 10 twice, giving us all an extra 20, or if anybody's really low, like Gray, I think you're quite low. Give a bit more to.
Well, if we're
Um,
factoring in a short rest, we can use hit dice
Yeah, could use it.
into this as well.
I mean, I could do this as well. I'm not losing anything. If we have the short rest, I regain this anyway.
Yeah.
So,
No. Let him cast it and we'll walk on. I think this is a really bad idea just to sit down.
Yeah, I think we
Right
should make
here.
as much progress during the day as we can.
okay, so what I'll do then is I will cast the Preserve Life Channel Divinity twice. I will give myself only 10 hit points. I will give Bonk and Rune 20 each, but Grey 30. I think you were the lowest, Grey.
20.
So 20 to Rune and Bonk, 30 to Grey, 10 to myself.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you.
I am just over half, so thank you for that.
That's still more than anybody else, I think.
Yeah, I'm at 69, and my max is 128.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got more than me.
Yeah.
All right, then let's press on, guys.
Yeah,
I don't want to get stormed again. Oh, by the way, I just assumed we're taking some bacon with us.
Well, of course.
Yes. Why
Troy,
would
what-
we not take bacon?
I mean, so far all
Exactly.
we have done is make food on this trip.
We can, we'll take some and then we'll have some surf and turf when we take our break.
Shark steak and bacon.
Exactly. I'm going to bend down and cut up some bacon, preferably the parts that are already cooked. While I'm doing that, can I just confirm it now looks like a completely normal boar?
It's
Right.
it's a larger boar, larger than you may have experienced previously, but it's not as big as it was when it attacked you. And also its back isn't on fire anymore.
Okay. A large but
Does the boar have horns?
It has tusks.
Tusks, but not horns. Okay. Bonk, do you want these tusks? Are they not quite what you're looking for?
No, I think they're okay. They look a little small, to be honest.
Well, I'm just gonna. Rune's gonna top himself up a bit.
Rune's gonna top himself.
That's what I heard as well.
Jesus, you need to put the rest of that sentence in there, mate.
Okay, he's now at maximum hit points again,
Okay.
which is nice.
And what about
All right.
Nadia?
Yes. Let me just heal that up. Nadia was on. Sorry, I didn't open my notes. Yeah, no, she was badly wounded. Just opening my notes now. I forgot to open this. Sorry.
While he's doing that quickly, Troy, just reading through my notes that I've got written down. Can you remind me the Fey bread biscuits that we got? What is the what do they do to essentially? All I've got written down is +10 to healing. Is it essentially just healing, or is
that's
it?
it? Yeah, it
is,
gives
okay.
gives you 10 hit points.
Okay. So I'm going to eat some of my one of my favorite biscuits as well.
Lovely. Okay, and I am also going to heal Nadia up to her maximum.
Okay.
She's only got 13, so not that much.
Ray sees Rical eating the bread and remembers. Oh right, yeah, the Fey bread healed you. Did we find out what the chocolate does?
No, we never got it. But it was the woman behind the counter had said that to avoid eating it if we were in the sunlight. So I would maybe suggest not eating it right now.
Yes, I would
Yeah.
probably not. We should probably not do experiments with the funky food when our lives are kind of in danger.
Okay, Gray takes his hand back out of his pocket.
Bonk attempts to do the same subtly.
Okay, let's move on, guys.
That's it. That's enough.
Yeah. I mean, how do we want to do this? Do you want me in the front, or do you want me at the back? Because I'm quite big, so I might ward things off. But I am also
Okay.
quite big, so they might see me.
I mean, I think that's quite a good idea.
I'm fairly stealthy.
Rical
I
looks around
am
and
not.
sees the devastation on the floor and it says, "Maybe Bonk, you should be at the front."
Yeah. If you
I
take point,
will
I'll be
go
right
at the
behind
front.
you. And let's try and move a little bit quieter this time. Hopefully, we can avoid attracting any other unwanted attention.
That's
This is
probably a
gonna
good
go
idea.
well.
So I would say that if you wish to proceed quieter than you were previously, please, the person in front, and you can people can assist him if they wish. Give me a stealth and a survival roll, please.
Stealth and survival. Okay, I can do that.
So if I'm assisting him, he will make both rolls.
He can make a roll of advantage.
I'll
Both,
do that.
okay. Yep.
I will take the advantage. Stealth first.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do.
Yeah, I'll
That'll
take the first.
Yep.
And then the survival rolls with advantage. I'll take that one as well.
That'll do.
That'll do, Bonk. That'll do.
Very nice.
23 for stealth and then 19 for the survival.
So, proceeding with a bit more caution than you had done previously, you're still following the path. Now, it's still a very overgrown path, but you are able to make it out in front of you. And instead of just hacking away through all the branches and all the leaves now, you are taking a bit more time to move them kind of gently to the side instead of just hacking straight through it. This does take a little bit longer than hacking and slashing your way through. But after about 2 more hours, the last branch is moved out of the way. And you step into a wide clearing. And you're actually a bit higher up now. You've been feeling the incline as you've been going along. It's been quite gradual, but it's definitely been there. And now that you've reached this clearing, you can see that in the center lies what seems to be the ruins of some sort of ancient monastery. It's got crumbling walls surrounding possibly an exercise yard of some sort. And there's a single low building with its roof mostly intact towards the back. And looking around a bit closer, you can see that the plants are a bit stunted the closer to the walls, and they die away before reaching and actually touching the walls themselves. At this altitude that you're at now, you can look off to the right and you can actually see the ocean glittering slightly. But whereas up until this point, you've had the omnipresent sound of insects, now it all has become quite still. And even the air itself is quite still.
Rical, do you think there's possibly some dark magic or necromancy?
I'm not sure. I feel a bit funny. But there's something not right here. Yeah. I can feel it already.
Oh,
Is this something that we want to go into or avoid?
Just gonna
Because if
poke my
it's
head
the
around
first
the corner.
one, I think we might need to be very careful.
Right, can I just slowly creep in here?
Mhm.
Get a bit of a better look.
Yep, so you walk in, and it is mostly, I mean, the ground is just dirt. It's kind of packed dirt, but over the years, it has been moved up and it's been broken up, and it's now, just general dirt. There's 2 trees here. They're very clearly dead. No leaves whatsoever. The wood is quite petrified. The walls are about 8 feet high. So, Bonk, you could probably peer over the top if you stood up on your tiptoes.
Yep.
In several places, they kind of collapsed entirely. The entrance that you've come through, there are, looking close, you can see them probably were gates here at some point, but they've long since rotted away, and even the hinges have rusted.
Um,
The others
I'm gonna pull out my great axe, and I'm gonna whisper to Rune. This does not feel right.
No, it does not, my friend. We should be on our guard.
Keep
More
your
so.
little one safe. This one might get rough.
Troy, what's this I can see to the north of me?
So this is the single building that's in here. The roof is still mostly intact, but it's a single story. Looking in through the doors, you can see that, again, there used to be probably an actual wooden door here, or double doors, but they're long since gone. It seems to be some sort of pedestal at the end, or altar maybe?
Okay. Yeah, this is creepy. Do we want to just double check that there's nothing in here? And maybe just take a rest outside?
We should, we should sweep the area.
Let's do a sweep. Okay.
Guys,
Go with the buddy.
use the buddy system. Stick together.
This is just a room with a pedestal. We can.
Rune, are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with
Bonk,
you.
if
Check
we
the-
check this.
Check the right slowly, Grey.
These
so
off to the side, DM, are these grooves or are they holes
Yep,
in the
so-
wall?
So you're looking through the holes in the wall, and you can see that they appear to possibly have cells of some sorts. They're giving the impression of cells. There is a single barred window at the back in each one. It's doorless and it's roofless. A few bits of graffiti scratched into the walls. Names, rude suggestions to go and do such things to one's mother. And Rune.
Yeah?
You recognize the square-like writing of Dominion Common.
I can read this.
What can you
It's-
read?
It's mostly drivel. It's the kind of stuff that you might find in alleyways and such like. It is quite strange to find it here. So, for all of you who have been looking in these rooms, can all of you give me investigation, please?
Investigation. Oh, well, I'm not going to be good at that, am I?
Yeah.
Ha. Neither am I.
Middle of the road.
Okay. So, Grey, spending some time to go through the different rooms. All of them are much the same. They are quite uniform. But in the top two, you find that in each one, in roughly the same place, mirrored, there's a flagstone loose in each one.
Okay. Alright. I don't
Now-
know what that means, but I pointed out to my compatriots.
Where did everybody go?
Well, you're not using the buddy system.
Bonk,
My
where are
buddy
you,
ran
actually?
away.
Bonk, are you in the? Can you see the pedestal?
Yes.
Are you in that room?
I'm outside of that room.
Okay, just stay there and keep looking inside. I would like to cast Mage Hand and see if I can produce enough force with that to push down on the flagstone or see if it's movable.
Okay. So yeah, so the hand presses down on the flagstone. It doesn't go down. It does wobble very slightly.
Am I?
In the hand, kind of, you send it around, testing the edges, and it can just about get the fingers in between the crack, and you can feel that it would be liftable.
But it can't lift that way, correct? Okay, fuck it. I'll dismiss it. I'll just reach down and carefully If I can get my fingers under it and lift it up.
Okay.
What are you all doing?
Just
I'm
stay
on my
there, Bob.
own, and I don't like it.
Okay, so you lift the flagstone up, and it's a small area underneath it. It's been dug into the soil under the stone, and it appears to be quite a large book. But time has not been kind to it, sadly. Moisture has seeped into the back pages. And picking the book up, it immediately starts to rot in your hands, and bits of paper start to flake away. But creaking it open very gently, you do find one page of legible writing, but it's not writing that you can read.
Okay.
What have you
It's
found, Brad?
nothing I recognize.
No.
I
It's
show Rical.
it's very similar. Well, it's the same kind of writing that you've seen written on the walls in these cells.
Okay. Now I will walk up to Rune, give it to him.
I tentatively open the pages and start to read.
Okay. So I'm going to send you that on the fast book. You can choose whether you want to.
While
share.
he's reading that, you said there was a second loose flagstone here, yeah?
Indeed.
I will do the same here then.
Okay. So similar to the previous one, someone has obviously dug this out and buried the book. Now this book is in a bit better repair, which is surprising, considering that it's been laid on the earth essentially. But it does seem to be in much better repair. Opening up the book, though, a lot of the writing in it has faded, but it is the same style of writing as in the other book. This one, however, looks to be almost like a list, and there's little drawings in here of strange looking things like looks like a pile of soot, or you get the impression that this is a list or possibly even an instruction.
I'll give that to Rune as well then.
I'm
he
trying to
can
send this over to
decipher
you,
it.
but it's not letting me do it.
Rical, I don't like this.
No, Bonk, it's certainly ominous here.
Rune, while you're reading, can you follow me back into this room, please?
2 seconds. Yeah.
This shit is really ominous, guys. I don't like it.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh,
One of these
trust me, my wits
torches.
are all over me right now.
Are these torches on the wall?
They are, yes.
And this, you
Right.
said, looks like an empty pedestal?
Yes. Why? Sorry, Nadz, I have sent you a picture on Facebook.
Aha. Aha. Okay.
As I'm standing and waiting, sort of 2 hands on the great axe, like power stance,
Mm-hmm.
just waiting for something. How do I
Okay.
hear anything? Can I see anything?
Give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Not good at this, but
Okay.
that's not
Pretty good.
bad.
Right. Now, standing in here, the room is windowless. All there is a stone floor, but mostly been covered with dead leaves and dirt by this point. But strangely, you're getting the salty smell of the ocean coming from inside the room somewhere. And as you stand in the doorway and you look in, with your night vision, you can see along the back wall there seem to be shadows burnt into the stone, almost as if they've been captured in mid-battle.
Shadows
Yes.
burnt into the
Mhm.
stone.
Can I cast Detect Magic into the room?
You can.
Yeah, all of this information would have been whispered to Rical, so he would know what I see.
When you say the shadows are burnt in, do you mean the actual shadows are visible, or as if someone was stood there like a blast
Think
hit them and the
Hiroshima.
wall behind them? Yeah. So it's like what we actually see is like the clean silhouette of where a person was standing.
Yes.
Fucking ominous.
Yeah.
You creepy motherfucker, Troy.
Yeah, I'm
Right, so-
getting a little bit. My spidey sense is
Rune, you've now gone through the book.
And
Um,
well, they should.
Rune has Grey has also passed you the other book.
Okay.
Now, glancing at this one, it's a bit clearer for you. You can see that this appears to be some sort of ritual, or
Ooh.
two rituals to be exact. This appears to be Find Familiar and Illusory Script.
Okay. So these are rituals. So
Yes.
I could cast. Someone could cast these without the use of having them.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so these are just ritual books. They're not like a research
Yeah.
thing.
Most of the initial pages in it seem to have flaked away, and most of the rest of the book is empty.
Okay.
So it appears that someone was in the process of starting their own ritual book, but
Okay.
didn't get very far.
Okay. Well, so this one is a couple of rituals that someone has started to
Ooh.
transpose into book form.
Ray suddenly looks very interested.
We will. It's in my it's on my native tongue, so I will have to transpose it for you later.
That would be great.
This other one is the one that concerns me. And most of it is too rotten to read. But there's an excerpt here that I can try to translate for you if you would like.
Okay.
Okay. So obviously this is starting mid-sentence because whatever came before was on the page that is now gone. But it says, "But the existence of this building has come as a surprise to us, especially given the nightly intrusions. Easily dealt with, however. Far more surprising was the discovery of the ziggurat below. Interrogation of the dead has identified as a place of worship to Coatlimict." Maybe I should not say that out loud.
Would I know who that was?
I would say even with a high religion check, you would not.
There
The
is
mention of raising of the dead and speaking with the dead. Bonk is not tremendously happy with, but will not interrupt.
So, it says, "Make sure you note it phonetically or I'll have your hands removed." This is obviously a note to someone he was instructing. The name pops up again, but I will not say it because we all know by now the power of a name. This god or demigod was evidently a god of the Zinwa, some sort of savage human type who dwelt on this island centuries ago. Irui is very excited about this find, God knows why. Who cares what the idiot humans did hundreds of years ago? Still, while she's occupied with that, it gives me more time to bring the others to my side. The dead spoke of pacts being offered to those who seek power. Well, what are we here for if not to seek more ways to bring down the accursed empire? The Emperor himself has been said to be seeking to make deals with devils in order to assure that, and it trails off. So, it looks like there is another god come into play here.
There are a lot of words that I didn't understand in that.
There are a lot of names that are not of these lands, and this is a very old piece of rock, it would seem.
Old seems dangerous.
Rical and Bonk, can you give me perception checks, please?
Yep. That doesn't fill me with confidence either. I see
God.
fucking nothing.
Out of character question, did Rical get a decent religion check on?
I didn't do one in the
I
end.
said there wasn't a point. There was no point because he wouldn't know.
Oh,
the
okay.
name.
All right.
Even after what Rune's just gone through, would there be anything of that I would have recognised?
Give me a. It's history a skill, isn't it? It is,
History
isn't
is
it?
a skill.
Yeah, give me a history check.
I'd like to rack
Yeah.
rack Rune's brain as well for this, so I'll do a history one as well.
Cool, Rick.
I'm gonna say no.
Rical.
Yeah, that's probably a no for me as well.
No, you
What the-
haven't heard the name of the people nor mention of that particular god.
Okay, well,
2 and then a 1.
how and
Okay.
a technical question about pocket dimensional spaces. If I put something in the hat, does it just float in kind of like a void, or does it touch the sides? Because I want to put this somewhere where it won't like get chafed by material.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, when it comes to that kind of thing. I do believe that people put delicate objects in bags of holding and whatnot, and they stay safe. So
Yeah, I thought so.
I would say it would be fine.
Okay, in that case, I'll tuck it into my hat along with the ritual book, and then I'll put the hat safely in my bag.
Okay. So all of you intent on Rune's words as he is reading from the book. Do not see as the shadows on the wall detach themselves
Oh my god.
and start to make their way towards you. So I'd like you all to roll me initiative, please.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
There's the fucking
Nearly
natural 20 I wanted.
I nearly said let's take our rest now.
Hold on, let me just clear the list. There we go.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, you will be.
Yeah, it was all still on there from the previous time.
Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Just see what I've got available. Not a whole lot at this point.
Probably a little bit more than me.
Well, I've got some first levels left. And I can...
Oh shit, yeah, you're a warlock.
Yeah.
Warlocks
expend one.
Warlocks have 2 spells and they don't get them back.
Oh shit, you're a warlock.
Yeah, we need to build more short rests in for the warlock.
Don't worry, I've got my Eldritch Blast.
And your sword. And you get the worst luck with Eldritch Blast. I have never seen luck that bad with it.
It's not. It's just I have not taken anything to improve it. So
I mean, you need to hit with it first.
yeah, but
That's the problem.
Well, there's your problem.
It's just boosting charisma to get your score up for that.
Yeah, great. Be more likable.
Technical
yeah,
question.
I'll try.
Yes.
I'll try
As
it.
part of my celestial legacy, I have the spell Daylight, but it says use rather than cast. Is it more of an ability than a spell for me?
Where do you get it from?
Oh, it comes up in my spells list, but it's part of my racial thing.
Then it is a spell that you use, but you do not use a spell slot
Okay,
to cast it.
right.
It is a spell, but it is technically an ability.
Okay,
So
cool.
it doesn't cast a spell. It doesn't cost a spell slot.
Excellent.
But it will cost you an action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
So yeah, Bonk.
Looking up from the ground as he's listening, Bonk will see these shadows coming off of the wall, and before anyone else has realized, the axe has been raised, and a shout goes out, "Something's here! Fight time!" And I'm running. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to slam the one straight on the left with a big ol' raging reckless swing.
Okay. So you are raging, yes?
I am raging indeed. That is
Okay.
my third use of rage. And a big old reckless swing to the creepy bastard on the left.
20 does hit.
20 hits. And then two-handed with rage. 25 damage.
200 with rage.
And poison.
It cannot be poisoned.
Ooh. Well, fuck him. All right then. Let's do another reckless hit
Mm-hmm.
with Great Weapon Master
Okay.
on the same one. Oh, that's a nat 20 with Great Weapon Master.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is. Two-handed with Rage and Great Weapon Master. 33 plus the standard 24, so that's 57 points of damage.
Yeah. So
Damn.
you bring your axe around and you
And then poison that we know doesn't work.
Yeah. So you bring your axe around the first time and it carves through the spectral form of the shadow, and as it passes through, it takes a large chunk of it with it, so the shadow itself becomes less defined. And as you bring it back again and your axe passes through, it just explodes into shreds of darkness.
Very nice.
It's really weird. You hit them, but they're not there. But you can kill them. And I'm gonna look at the other one and just hold the axe and just growl.
Okay.
And that's me.
Right. Mr. Grey.
How high is this pedestal?
Up to your waist.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna use my movement to jump up and over, and leap off, and then attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
A massive 4 points of damage.
Excellent.
Any
I'll
damage
use
is
my-
good damage.
I'll use my second. Yeah, it's nearly as good as 50 something. I'll use,
I'm a barbarian. Come on.
I'll use my second attack to attack. 13 only. This
13
time.
misses.
Shame. That would have been 5 damage this time. That's my turn. I'm done.
Okay. Rico.
So I'm gonna scoot on up, having seen what's coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strike this on the right here.
Okay.
So that will be, where is he? That one there.
That
I'm gonna say an
misses.
8 doesn't hit. Yeah,
It does not.
that's very sad. So it begins the crappy rolls. I'm just gonna look in dismay and await my fate.
Okay. Right then. So this one here is going to attack you, Grey.
Okay.
Oosh.
22.
What the fuck
Jeez.
is that attack?
Alright, so you take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Mhm.
And you lose
Oh,
4 points
Wow.
of strength.
Oh my god. Kill them fast.
Shit.
That loss of strength affects all of your physical attacks. Or anything that you use strength for.
Yeah, but that's actually nothing. Not much.
Oh no, because you're Hexblade and you work with charisma.
Yes.
Oh, it's
however,
great.
But still.
however,
Great.
if you are reduced to 0 strength, then you die.
Oh shit.
And I think I'm I might technically be encumbered.
Oh shit.
All right. So yeah, Rune, you'll go.
Well, so Rical's engaged with that one. Well, seeing as this one has hit Grey, I'm gonna come around and let's see what I'm gonna do here. I think I'm probably going to cast. Ooh, no, not that doesn't do any damage, so I'm not going to do that. I will. Oh, okay. I am going to cast Sacred Flame at that one in front of me.
Okay. So it's a dexterity save.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
saves.
damn it, Meg. Alright.
So is it half damage or no damage?
No damage.
No.
Okay.
No, there's
No
nothing.
damage on cantrips.
Yep. So you fire with your sacred flame at it, and it sees the flame coming towards it and splits in half around the flame. As the flame hits the wall, it comes back together again.
Okay. Right. As a bonus action. Oh no, because it wasn't an attack action, it was a spell, so I can't do that. But I can use Action Surge. So I can take one additional action on my turn, and that means I am going to cast something better. Hopefully. I have. Sorry about this, I'm just trying to find the one that I. No, that's not the one. Okay, because I can't find it, I'm just going to try Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
13 again. Oh, man.
Oh, what a waste of a natural 20.
Well, it gets to live to fight me, I guess. I'm just gonna look at Grey and go, I don't know, I'm sorry. And that's my go.
Okay. Alright, so it's now this one in front of Rical. Uh, 19.
Yeah, that is my armor class.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
so you get, nine points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and you lose 1 point of strength.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so looking at the shadows, they appear to be doing almost mockeries of martial arts when they're attacking you. The stances and the hand movements as they flow through the air, they are very deliberate and they have form. This one here is going to attack you, Bonk.
Yep.
Are they
And has
shadow
advantage.
boxing?
Oh, very good.
I'm sorry.
Right, so that one misses even with advantage. Bonk, it is now your go.
Wonderful. I want to kill this quickly. Okay. I'm going to strafe a little bit so that I can get between Dickhead and Grey.
Who are you calling dickhead?
The fucking shadow bastard that I'm trying to hit in the face.
Oh, that's okay then.
God, these things are not nice. Roll to hit. Great Weapon Master and Reckless. Another nat 20. Oh, I love it.
Do it again, Bonk. Steal all the fucking high rolls.
I love it.
It's
I
good.
love it so
You're
much.
taking them out.
37 plus the 24 that I get from base damage, so that's 61 points of damage.
Yep, so as you strafe sideways and you bring in the axe around at the same time, you cleave directly through it. The shadow cuts in half. One half floats off towards the ceiling, one sinks down into the ground.
Excellent.
Keep going, Bonk!
Great Weapon Master. If I score a crit or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a melee weapon attack, I can make one more melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Mhm.
So with my second attack on my regular action, I'm going to come over here and twat him. 19,
It does.
25 points, and the
Okay.
poison doesn't matter. And then as the bonus action attack that I get from dismembering its friend,
No,
a 13 doesn't hit.
No.
I am gonna shout, "Fight them from range! We've got this, haven't we, Rical?"
Oh, yeah. No!
And the tumbleweed goes through because Rical has pissed himself and run away.
Okay, is that your turn, Bonk?
That is indeed my turn. That is movement, action, and bonus action.
Right, Grey. Rical, you're up
Okay,
next.
Yeah.
seeing Bonk charging in and feeling the strength wane from my body, I'll kind of stagger back, fall back onto the pedestal, and then kind of roll off over the other side.
It will
and
get an
then-
attack of opportunity.
Oh, it will?
Well, yes, you are disengaging from it.
Okay, unless I use the disengage action, but then I can't do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's true. Okay, then I know. Then I. That's a bit
Okay.
silly. I'll just attack him again then. My 2 attacks. So a
That hits.
Ooh, a 25
Yep.
is 7 points of slashing damage, and the second hit. Sorry, hashtag.
That one misses.
Yep, and that's me.
Okay, yeah, so your first one hits and you carve a sizable chunk out of the shadow, and as the rest of its form kind of goes into fill the gap that you made, its outline has become quite fuzzy now, but it's still hanging in front of you. Rico, you'll go.
So on hearing Bonk having shouted, "We've got this, haven't we, Rical?" I kind of whimper a little bit, and I think to myself, maybe if we fight them with their own thing, as it were. And I will cast inflict wounds at level 2.
Okay.
So that's a natural 20.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna
jeez.
do a lot.
So that will be 18 plus 40, 68 damage.
58.
Yep. Now you lean forward, placing your hands upon the body of the creature, and you feel the necrotic energy flowing out through your hands, and nothing happens.
I fucking knew he was going to say that.
Oh, son of a!
Is he immune to a natural 20 necrotic damage?
I think he's immune to necrotic damage.
Oh my god, Rickon, I'm so sorry!
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
No.
I'm sorry,
sorry.
man. That's
I'm very sorry.
So as that happens, Rical just looks at his own hand like, I just turns to the others like, speechless. Ah.
Oh, no.
Oh, and that's it. I'm done. I'm literally speechless.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Shit.
So this one, its form quite indistinct. It's going to turn to you, Bonk, the one who's done the most amount of damage to you. It's going
I'm
to
sure it will. And it has advantage.
19.
Oh, it does hit.
All right, 11 points of necrotic
11 points reduced down.
and 3 points of strength lost.
3 points of strength lost. I'm gonna have to manually do that. So 11 down to 6 or 5. I can't remember how we
6
did
we
it.
round up.
6. And I have lost 3 points.
Out of interest, what number do you take that off? The
actual
The
number of
actual
strength.
ability score.
Oh right, so not the points that you put into it.
Yeah, no,
What do you mean?
No.
So like, if you've got 13 strength, that's +1 strength, yeah.
Yeah, but you for that you would go from 13 down to 10.
Okay, right. So you take it off the 13, not the
Yeah.
modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the modifier would then change depending on what you are then on.
Yeah, it's
So
just it's not.
I'm on an 18 strength.
It's-
I've now gone down to 15 strength.
Yeah.
So my +4 is now a +2.
It's not as extreme as if you were taking the modifier number down, I guess.
No.
Yeah, so
No.
that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but you know, it's better than I thought.
Okay. Rune,
Not
your go.
fucking great for a strength-based
Ooh.
fighter over here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I could have. You know what? I could have spent that time looking for the spell that I wanted to use, but I was too busy watching you chuckle fucks. So, sorry about.
Who are
this.
you calling chuckle fuck?
So bear with me 2 seconds. There is something I wanted to do, but I can't remember if it's Cleric or I think it's possibly Cleric, because that would, yeah. Let me just find my Cleric spells. Here we go. Right. Aha. Right. Good. Here we go. I have. Oh, is that the one? Word of Radiance. Aha. Yes. So, I'm going to use Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't. Oh, because I haven't learned it. Oh, welcome to Cleric spells. God damn.
Cleric spell
Okay.
you have to change every day.
Yeah. Oh, balls. Okay, look at the ones with the red thing next to them. Okay, it's Sacred Flame then. So here we go. Aiming at the one that Rical tried to hurt, because there's enough surrounded the guy in front of me. So
Okay.
I'm going to use Sacred Flame. Hopefully, I'm going to actually use it on that guy.
Yes, that one hits.
Hey, cool.
Okay. So your radiant flame licks up against the edge of the shadow, and just it spreads across it, doing a lot. It becomes lit up from within very briefly, and it doesn't make any noise, but the body language is ah!
Yeah, cool, good. Eat it. I don't think I'm going to move. I think I'm just going to stay there.
Okay.
That's fine, thank you.
Right then. So this one in front of you, Rical. Ah, misses. Okay, Mr. Bonk. Rather diminished, Mr. Bonk.
Bonk is probably just looking at his arms that seem visibly smaller at this point. Right. What the fuck did you do to me? And big hit. Roll to hit. Great Weapon Master, Reckless. It says 13. It means something less.
Well, 13 doesn't hit anyway.
Yeah. Second attack. It means 14. It says 14. It means something less.
Yeah, 14 doesn't hit either.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You
man.
just broken the Barbarian.
Oh no.
Oh, it's taken many sessions, but I got there eventually.
You might have just broken the Barbarian. I've just missed twice, and I've just gone, oh, something's not right, boys.
Oh,
We're
no.
in trouble.
Right. Is there anything else?
That's me. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Grey.
Sorry, can I just ask, how do you only have a +2 to hit?
That's Great Weapon Master. So I normally have a +7.
Ah, you took. Okay, you took the penalty. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great Weapon Master, I'm -5 on my attack roll to do +10 on
True.
damage.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, Grey now. Rical, you're up next.
I'm just gonna keep on wailing. First attack, a
20 hits.
20. That's 8 damage.
8 side, yep.
Just chipping off little bits at a time. Next attack is a 23.
For another
Yeah,
8
and-
damage.
So you
Another
bring,
8
you bring
damage.
your sword around twice and hack at it twice. This time, bits of it start to fall off and they don't regenerate before eventually the shadow disappears.
Woohoo! Oh, thank. Now I'm gonna do my roly-poly trick over the pedestal. I'm gonna sag and lean on it with one elbow. Fuck.
Okay. Rical.
Okay, trading blows for blows with this thing now. So I'm going to give an attack with my mace. 9. 9.
No.
Which will be reduced because your strength is
No,
lower.
so I've already changed that. So
Oh, you've already done
it
that.
doesn't
Oh,
affect-
brilliant.
Yeah. It did because my strength was 15 anyway. It drops it to 14. It doesn't change my modifier,
Oh, okay.
so it's still only +2 anyway. What was I going to do? Nah, I can't do it. It's first level. I've got none left. That's it. I can't do anything more.
Okay. Rune.
Well, something works, so I'm gonna use something again. I know it's boring, but I wasn't prepared. So, Sacred Flame! Please hit.
Misses.
Hot dang! Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use a point of luck
Ooh.
and do it
So
again.
do you use that to make me re-roll?
Oh,
Yeah.
let me think. I think
Yeah, that's what it
yes.
would be. I think. Yeah.
When I'm making an attack roll or ability check or a saving throw, or when an attack roll is made against you. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, that one missed. Yep. So it's a weird thing. You cast your flame, and briefly it looks like the shadow dived out the way, but then as the after image is clear from your eyes from the bright light in gloom, you realise that the shadow has in fact been hit.
Yay!
And in this particular case, the light enters the shadow, hits it in the center. The light spreads out into its limbs and dissipates it.
Oh. You ready anymore? Can anyone see anything else?
So, looking back at where
Not in
the
here.
shadows came from, you now see that the shadows themselves have now all reappeared back on the wall.
Okay, maybe we should get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Out of
Just
the room.
Bonk,
Yes.
before you step away,
No.
can you give me a perception check, please?
Maybe. Yes.
Ah, amazing. So, from when you were standing there, and as you go to step away, you realise that the sound your feet are making on the ground go from the sound of feet on stone to briefly sounding like feet on wood.
Do I see anything changing on the floor?
If you're going to look down,
Yeah.
okay, you look down, you start to brush some of the dirt away, and you find what appears to be a trapdoor.
Guys, there's a trap door here.
Oh
alright, we
yeah, I
can-
really want to go in that. I bet that leads to Nope Town.
can-
And with your
Come
with
back.
your very high perception there, you can tell that the smell of the ocean is now much stronger now that you've got your head down close to this trapdoor area.
I think there's water down there. I can smell the salt.
Quickly, just open it up and look in and shut it again, and then we're gonna leave.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Fuck it. Lift it up.
Oh dear.
Bonk's going for it. He wouldn't wait for someone else to say anything. I'm lifting it up.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
Yep, you see stairs leading down into darkness.
60 feet, that's all I see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's stairs.
Okay, good.
They go
And,
down.
Let's get out
and
now.
the smell of ocean is briefly much stronger as you open up the
And a lot more salt.
There's a very loud screeching noise at the rusted hinges of the trapdoor.
Oh, that's not
Bonk,
going to attract
bonk.
attention at all.
Move.
Oh, come on.
Outside. Outside.
I'm not waiting anymore.
Okay. I think we should all
Um,
go outside and take a rest.
I'm thinking,
against the wall, in
Well-
the trees, so we're protected.
I mean, we're going to be protected anyway once I get the spell up and running.
Oh yeah, with the magical house. I
Yeah.
forgot about
So,
that. How the fuck does that work? Because I want it to work quite quickly,
well,
and I'd really like a bath.
it will take. It doesn't have. You'll see, but it does not have that. I'm afraid.
It's a house. Why doesn't it have a bath?
It's not a house.
It's not a house. I don't think we said house at any point.
Okay.
Sorry.
I hate this magic shit.
Don't worry. It'll keep us safe, and that is good enough. We
Well,
will.
let's do it.
The rest will eat.
I'll keep an eye. I'll keep an eye and see if anything scary comes out of that fucking room.
Okay, and I start. I mean, is it evening now? Is it getting towards?
Nope.
No, it's going to be about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, really? Okay. And this lasts for 8 hours, so that's only going to take us to like 10 in the evening.
Let's just have a short rest then. Let's just get into one of those little stone rooms. And
I think I'd rather
we'll
stay
hold
outside
guard.
of that building.
I mean, it looks like things don't really come close to this place. So if we just rest outside but against the wall, that should be okay.
I'm okay with that. But a little lie down for like an hour.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. That'd be really, really good.
So are we having a short rest?
I think not.
Official
I
list.
would like to.
Yeah.
Before we do settle down and kind of rest a bit, I'm gonna do a perception check.
Okay,
Just
what are you looking for?
Just checking the jungle around us for anything that might be watching us. Just making sure that none of the animals are actually kind of coming any closer.
Can I look for any of those nasty fucking bugs while he does that?
Well, I think Rune's check was in a similar vein of what you've suggested. But yes, so yeah, can you give me perception for both of you? You can do it both separately or help each other.
Alright.
I'll give Rune advantage.
That's probably a good idea. Alright, I will roll again. This RNG doesn't tend to like me very much, though.
Okay.
15.
I've had 4 natural 20s. I'm not going to get anything good for the rest of the night.
Okay, so moving it.
I love being a barbarian. Oh, it's so fun.
So, sitting down with your back against the wall, looking out into the jungle, you can now you're sitting and you're focusing. You can really notice the difference between the silence behind you and the sounds of life in front of you. There's the sound of larger creatures going through the undergrowth, much smaller ones. You hear the of bugs creeping through. Looking into the undergrowth deeply, you occasionally see a slight glint of red, maybe as an eye might be looking upon you before it scuttles off into the distance. But no, nothing seems to be coming towards you.
Okay. Alright, and okay, so I guess we settle down. Do we get our full short rest?
You get your full short rest. You can use hit dice if you wish.
Okay.
I get my
the fucking
strength
lord.
back, right?
All of those who lost strength will get it back.
Oh, wonderful. I was really worried that it would not
Yay.
come back.
Okay, that's 10 hit points that I regain.
Do you have a con modifier, Gray?
I do.
And then it should be 2d8 plus your con modifier for each dice roll.
For
I
each
think.
dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect. Then I'm almost back to full.
Okay, so what happened to you guys in that fight? You seem to I don't know, you seem to wilt a bit.
Oh, those things, it touched me. It was like it sucked some energy out of me, or I don't know, but
Are
I
you
just felt myself weaken.
Wasn't dissimilar to the same effect that you felt when you were in the Cave of Lights.
48.
Are you still feeling woozy?
No, I mean I'm starting to feel better. Sat here now, like resting. I think my strength coming back. But
Okay.
not a great feeling. I don't know what would have happened if I'd been hit again.
Technical question, it wasn't a long-term effect then, was it? Something that could...
Nope.
Okay,
No, a short or long rest will clear it.
okay.
I was really worried it would be a long rest. I was really fucking worried.
Okay.
Do I get anything back on a short rest? No.
Features or actions?
No, nothing.
Rage is a long rest, aren't they?
Rage is long rest.
Okay. So I've got my inspirations back, I've got my second wind back, and an
You get
action
inspiration back
surge.
on a short rest, or is that a later level bard thing?
It says it says short rest. 3 per
Okay.
short rest I have.
Nice. That's really fucking useful.
Yep.
And the Warlock gets to burn things again with his spell slots.
Yep.
So how many spells? Do you have any spells left, Rune?
I am limited.
Rical?
I can cast from the
I have
first circle.
I have 2 left. I have a 3rd level and a 4th level.
So we got a couple of big ones, a couple of little ones, and then everything else is melee and cantrips.
Yeah, I
What's
have.
the plan now? I mean, I assume we're going down that.
Well,
That's
yeah, I guess.
We didn't see anywhere else to go. So, might be an idea to go down that hatch.
I mean, I don't actually think it's a bad path to follow. I'm almost expecting an underground cavern. You said it smelled salty. It might be a sea entrance,
Yeah.
It could be.
which would fit. I mean, if we're looking for pirate treasure, this could be some sort of
A secret smuggler's den that you can sneak a ship into from somewhere.
yeah. So
That
definitely think
sounds
we have to go
Scary.
down there. Guess we're just gonna run and open the door and jump in and close it before those shadows reappear.
Yes. I
Yeah.
don't fancy fighting them again. I feel a bit more, normal. It was really weird when they touched me.
Yeah, it was weird.
I do get a funny feeling though that those are not not the most difficult of the tests that we are going to face here.
That doesn't
I-
make me feel any better.
Well,
You need to work on your bedside manner.
I'm
And
just
I'm
a
gonna walk
realist.
Hey, you're so negative, Rune.
Oh man.
Come on then. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Yeah, I'm just standing at the door. All right. We can see the trapdoor.
This thing in the middle of the room, that's just an altar, isn't it? It's not a sarcophagus, is it?
Nope, it's an altar.
Okay, cool. Well,
All right, boys. Last chance. You're ready to go?
I think so. Ready
Nope,
as I'm ever
but
gonna
fuck
be.
it.
Rical?
Ready?
Okay. I'm just gonna run through, jump over the pedestal, open the hatch, and go, 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 go!
Give me an athletics check.
Of course. Very athletic.
Just Grey, all of us?
Anyone who's jumping across the pedestal.
No,
Oh,
I
shit.
I'm doing
actually
it.
didn't.
I'm doing it.
Oh shit. Oh
Athletics?
shit.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's the same.
Oh, actually, that's weird. My athletics are strangely good. Not that good.
Okay, so Bonk, you slide across it, no issues. You basically you vault the entire thing, consuming your size.
He just steps
Rune,
over it.
Gray, you think you look cool in doing it. You know, you think that you're getting up and just diving over it, whereas in fact you kind of have to stop for a second to get your knee up on it, and then you get up on both knees, and then you're kind of on all fours very briefly, and then you kind of shuffle around, and you're back down the other side. And Rune, well, yeah, I mean, you don't trip over. That's the best that can be said for it. Rune,
I was just gonna say I misjudge it entirely, and I just run into it and like bruise the tops of my thighs on the top of it.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. No, you don't. It's fine.
Momentum just carries you over.
Just hobble around.
I meant to do that. Okay, so yeah, your your urgency is broken a little bit. You've kind of it's less SEAL Team 6 and more just actually a bunch of SEALs.
Hey, I'm fine. I fucking got it. He's
Bonk
fucking
did a triple
city
flip in the air.
Okay, so yeah, so Bonk, I'm guessing you go there first.
Well, I was actually at the back, but because they failed to get over it, I think I probably would have ended up at the front.
Yeah. Let's go.
So, yeah, I'm first into the tunnel, it would seem.
Okay, so you open the trapdoor, another ear-splitting as you open it. And the waft of sea air comes up.
Barrel down it, like only an 8'2" bugbear can.
Okay, so you will have to duck slightly because this is only by the time you get down the steps, your head is kind of bumping the ceiling a little bit.
Yeah.
There is only a 8-foot tall tunnel leading down.
I will bend the knees slightly.
Okay, so what is the marching order here, please?
Bonk.
I was just going to say actually. No, I was going to say let me lead. I've got good eyesight and I'm used to shit like this.
Are you going to be able to get past me in this corridor?
It is only about 5 feet wide in here.
All right. Can you see? You've got decent eyes in the dark.
Yeah, I got 60 feet.
All right.
Okay, so
You
marching
other
order?
two, can you see anything?
Can you
No.
see between my legs?
I can't see anything.
Let me have a look.
I grab hold of Gray's shoulder, like, leave
Oh
me.
shit, we've got a blind fucking human behind us, haven't we? Bollocks!
Yeah, but yeah.
I'll take
I
up
need
the-
some money to buy those goggles.
I'll take up the rear.
I
Okay,
would
so-
advise no lights until necessary.
Okay, so we've got Bonk, Grey, Rical, Rune.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright then, so the trapdoor opens, then you go down the stairway. It extends down, and it is down and down and down into the darkness. For you, Rical, it is just constant down. It doesn't seem to end.
Oh, another step. Oh, another step.
Hey guys, maybe we should exercise some caution. I mean, I know I'm in pretty noisy armor, but it wouldn't hurt to kind of step softly.
Alright, Bonk, take it slow. Take it slow.
Alright, so if you want to stealth, can you please all give me stealth checks?
This will be funny. I have
knew you were gonna
disadvantage
say
on this.
that.
Jesus Christ.
Where's
Okay.
my stealth?
Not as
Oh
bad as
my
it could have been.
god, boys. Okay.
nine?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm fucking fine. If you would, Mr.
I was
DM,
actually-
may I set the scene for this?
go right ahead.
The 8'2", hulking, massive bugbear with the giant axe slowly, very stealthily pads down these steps. No issue. Just leaves a little trace of through the dust on the floor.
Well.
and clattering behind him like a bunch of fucking elephants. I got you three fucks.
Well, it may well be due to the fact
Right.
that the stairs are not dusty, but they are in fact quite slippery.
Ah,
These stairs
shit.
are covered in algae and
Oh,
mold
my
and all sorts of horrible things.
We're gonna die.
The walls that you're as you walk past them, as you can run your hands across them, they are actually worked stone. This isn't carved into the cliff. Running your hand across it, particularly you, Bonk, with your knowledge of mining and whatnot, you can feel that it is dressed stone, and it does feel to be quite good masonry. But yes, so you are stuffing your way down. You're keeping your footing. Every time you slip slightly, you dig your heels in so you don't go anywhere. Behind you, however, you've got people slipping, and you've got them banging into walls and then banging into each other, and then it's clang, 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 clang. It's quite noisy.
Wonderful.
I'm just imagining the scene from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, what
Where
the bucket down the well?
the bucket goes down the well,
Mhm.
and Gandalf is just staring
Fool of a chook!
exactly with this look of disdain and disgust. You fucking idiots. Sorry, not in voice there. You fucking idiots.
Idiots.
Sorry,
Idiots.
I slipped. It's a bit slippy.
Oh,
Slipped on
Take-
step.
strong
Take
words,
it
Bonk.
slow.
So we have
Take it slow.
we have the giant silent death, and then the three stooges of the apocalypse walking up behind him.
That sounds about right.
All right. So it's difficult to gauge time here in the dark, especially for you, Rical, because you've got Rune behind you, who is occasionally bumping into you, and then you've got Grey in front of you, who you occasionally bump into because he's had to stop to keep his footing. But after what feels like a very, very long time, Mr. Bonk, you see directly ahead of you that it seems to open out slightly.
Have we been going down all this time?
Yes.
Okay.
So the
And
bottom is-
straight.
Yes, yep, down and straight the whole time.
Okay.
So as you reach the bottom of these stairs, you find yourself wading in water. It's roughly about a foot deep. And as you enter, you look around. It seems to be roughly a 15-foot square room. It's about 10 feet high in here. There's a arched ceiling. And as you enter, Bonk, you hear the sound of leathery wings up in the ceiling.
I have stopped in as I've hit the water. I have stopped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the
Presumably,
water.
everybody bumps into me.
Yeah, so the water
Um,
is sloshing around in this room.
Just in the interest of the actual game, the fact that I can't see anything, and I said I had my hand on Gray's shoulder,
Go back
I
one
near-
space.
go back to there.
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't see anything.
Nope.
No, you cannot.
No, like my screen, I cannot see a thing.
Yeah,
at all.
that's you have no night vision.
60 feet of dark vision would allow me to see the whole room, wouldn't it?
Yep,
Can I look up?
you can. And as you do, you see some of the same creatures that you saw out in the jungle. And once again, I'd like to roll initiative, please.
Fucking hell. Okay. This is a tiny fucking room. Seriously? Another nat 20 on an initiative?
Stop wasting them.
I'm not trying to.
Oh,
Well, there goes my highest roll of the day.
Alright, let me give you all. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong bloody layer. There we go.
wow.
There we go.
7.
You are at the back.
Yeah, I suppose. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh.
Seems like the perfect situation for a
Damn.
fireball.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Are you gonna fireball me?
You said you could take it.
I did! I didn't! Oh, fucking hell.
If he fireballs you, he fireballs us all.
That's the joke.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get fireballed.
Right. Well, in breaking from tradition, Bonk, it's your turn first.
Immediately looking up, I'm gonna shout, Rical, get a light! And I'm gonna run forward. And
Right.
I'm gonna...
You hear down in the water
Oh
a
no.
click.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck?
The
I don't want to
floor,
click.
the floor drops out from under you, and you plummet along with all the water in the room.
Oh no. Oh. Oh. Is there anything I can do? Do I have a reaction? Oh shit.
Go on.
No, I don't. I have cutting words. I could tell the floor to stop being a dick and give us our bugbear back.
Right. Yeah.
Shit.
So, from your point of view, Grey, Bonk has stepped forward and then disappeared, and all the water in
And
the
you
room.
said-
has-
Like
Your
someone pulled the
flagstones
plug
are
out from
crooked and shonky. Oh, he's gone.
Sorry, we
Come
Grey,
here, you
what-
fucker!
That's exactly right. What did you? Sorry, what did you say, Grey?
It's like someone pulled the plug out from underneath, and it's
Exactly.
just all. Okay.
Oh
not
no.
I'm gone.
Oh, there's nothing I can do.
I'm gone. See ya.
As you stand there and watch all the water drain out of the room, the stone trapdoor apparently slowly resets, and water starts to pour back into the room again from little drains around the edges.
Oh man.
So that was Bonk's turn. What happens if I do this? Can you still see the map, Nathan?
No, I'm gone.
Okay. Right. So yeah, your token's going to stay there, so you can see what's happening. But
If I put my token just back
There
up
we go.
here,
Yeah.
I can see it enough.
there we go.
But
Right,
for
so-
all intents and purposes, Bonk is dead. He has fallen through the asshole of the world and is dead.
Beautifully put.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Mate, in a few seconds, my spirit is going to float back up because that's all that's going to be fucking left of me.
There is that guaranteed bonk optimism at work.
So Grey, you stand there and you watch as Bonk just goes falls out of the world apparently.
Oh no.
And as you stand there with your mouth open, from up in the ceiling, a creature flies down and attempts to insert itself into your face. Does 20 hit?
It does
Fuck.
indeed.
Okay, so that's 6 points of piercing damage, and it is now attached to you.
Well.
Right, that's that one, and this one is going to do the same thing.
Consent, please.
Consent, please.
Henry Crabgrass does not approve.
Does 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Okay, so yeah, so you got one attached to you, and as you're there trying to like beat it off, as it were, the second one comes down, and you accidentally twat it with your hand as it comes down towards you. So that's 10. Rical.
So having heard Bonk scream, light this place up, or whatever he shouted. But not having seen what actually happened to him,
Yep.
I will cantrip light. I'll grab hold of my holy symbol and I will cast light upon it.
Okay. So light is 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet
20
of...
bright light, 20 dim light, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you see?
Yeah.
There we go.
And that is all I will do for now.
Okay. Great, you'll go.
I want to try and grab this thing and rip it off of me.
Okay. That'd be an unarmed strike. Very good. Alright, roll your damage.
Just 3.
3. Okay. Yeah, so you grab the creature and throw it away from you. It's proboscis. I don't know how to say it. I'm just going to call it proboscis.
Proboscis.
Proboscis comes sliding out of your chest, still dripping your blood as you throw it. And as you throw it, it tries to catch its wings again, slightly bloated, more bloated than it was before. Anything else, Gray?
Yep. I want to jump forward onto this square while saying, I'm a fucking idiot!
Okay. You hear a click.
Oh no.
The floor drops out from underneath you, and you fall into darkness.
Oh, damn it.
I'm coming, Bonk!
Okay, that's your turn. So that is now this
I
one.
love the blind following. It's great. Bugbear falls in hole. Warlock falls in hole. It's great.
As Grey does that, I turn to Rune and say,
system.
I saw
Yes!
where Grey went, but where the hell did Bonk go?
At the same place.
Oh, should we follow?
I don't know. Let's not concentrate on that for now. Let's stay in this corridor.
Well, as you're turning around and talking, one of the creatures takes the opportunity to come up behind you and attempt to stick its into your neck.
Schnoz.
Spiky nose.
Spiky nose into your neck. There you go. 12 misses, though, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, so that's its turn. And then this one is going to attempt to do the same thing. $22.
Yep, that will hurt.
Right. That is 8 points of piercing damage, and it is now attached to you.
Damn it.
Right.
Rune.
Ah, Rune indeed. Okay. So, looking around me really quickly, is there anywhere to affix a rope to?
You're stood on the stairs, stood behind Rical. So
Yeah.
currently, no.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Is that attached to Rical? That thing?
There is one attached to him. Yes, it's on his front, which you can't see from your
reach.
angle.
Okay. Literally, I have nothing. I can't get around him either, can I? Because it's too narrow in here.
Yep. not unless you push him forward.
So tonight, playing the role of one-trick pony will be Rune Fenris. Sacred Flame.
Extraordinaire.
I just imagine it
and-
to the
sorry.
tune of Chocolate Rain. Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame
We should do that.
So
comes
19.
to burn the stupid bats away. Anyway,
So
No.
were you aiming at the flittering shapes that you can see just over Rickal's head, or are you trying to aim for the one on his chest?
no, this one in front of him.
Okay, yeah. So you as he is there, kind of flailing wildly at his chest, and you're trying to get your hand over his shoulder to fire the flame. Yeah, the creature easily dives out of the way as you're firing blindly.
Of course it does. Okay, in that case, I don't really have anything I can do. Let me have a look. Oh wait.
Apart from a musical number, apparently.
Okay, I can take. Bugger it. I'm gonna use Action Surge.
Okay.
Let's tick that one off. I'm gonna try and do it again.
All right. Oh, that one hits.
Way! 13 radiant damage to that bastard.
Okay, so yeah, once again, firing blindly in desperation, this one actually hits it quite neatly, right in the center of its mass. As the flames lick around it, its wings shrivel, and it drops down into the water.
Ha! Fucker. Next! That's my go.
Okay. Which one was that? There he is. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's your turn. Another creature swoops down from the ceiling and down into the tunnel. Once again, going for Rical, as he's the one in front. 9 misses, though, I have to assume.
Yoo-hoo.
Okay. Bonk is no longer part of the order. For reasons.
I am gone, falling through the asshole of the world.
8 misses. Because these things can't hit for shit. I mean, they are already. Alright, so yeah, they're all pretty much directly in front of you now, Rical, apart from the one which is attached to you. 22.
That will hit.
Okay, so 6 points of piercing damage, and a second one is attached to you now.
Fun.
It is now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to have some fun with this. I am going to, in my situation with these 2 attached to me and another, 4 in front of me, I'm going to cast 2 on me, I think.
2 on you and 2 in front of you.
2 in front. Okay, I'm going to cast Spectral Guardians.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That is a 15-foot radius around me, and all these motherfuckers are going to eat it.
Okay.
And why the hell not?
Right. Do you roll to hit me?
No, so this is at the start of their turn. They have to roll a Wisdom
That's it.
save. If they fail, they take 3d8 damage.
Okay.
If they succeed, they
If
take
they
half.
succeed, they take half.
All right then.
Good.
Okay, so it is these two's turn next. So roll your damage.
15.
15. Okay. So
I'm just wondering what holy book Rical got that from.
what's your DC?
16.
16. Okay, so that one fails, and that one fails. Yeah. So if you cast your spell, and what form do your spirit guardians take?
They are sort of angelic.
Angelic. So these small kind of angelic cherubs kind of flow out from your body, and they start to just move around in the area. And as these sturges in front of you begin to move, their faces go from cherubic to evil spiky teeth, and they set upon them. Both of them are pulled out of the air down into the water with a splash, where they disappear under the water. So that one. So yeah, so one of them is the one which is attached to you. There's that one. That one. Yeah. So one that's attached to you is pulled off, but one is still attached. Rune, it is your go.
It is my go, yes. One still attached to him and one in front of him, right?
Yes.
Feeling like there's nothing more I can really do at this point, because I also don't want to kind of use up really powerful stuff on these little things. I am going to do exactly the same thing again, and I cast Sacred Motherfucking Flame.
Okay.
On this one, not the one that's attached to him, of course. So that would hurt.
That was it.
Son of a slag.
Son of a slag.
Son of a slag, apparently.
Man, no, I can't. I can't occupy the same space as that creature, can I?
You got to get past Rical first.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of trying to vault over him, but no, I can't really do anything. So I'm just gonna stand there like a lemon and wait for my next turn.
Okay.
Twiddling thumbs.
Okay, so it's both of these turns next as well. So roll your damage again, please, Rical.
Taking a moment. Only 8 this time.
Failure and failure. So the Guardians this time, they don't get as much damage in on them as previously, but the creatures are looking rather battered from it. So which one is this one? So right, the one that's attached to you, Rical, does 6 points of damage due to blood loss.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one, does 24 hit?
Yes.
Of course it does. Yep, so you take 8 points of piercing damage, and this one attaches it to yourself as well. We're back around to your
Just
turn.
flailing with these two little things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the secret signal. My arms are in the air. So for both of those, obviously, I must make a concentration check.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so that would be for the first one. Yeah,
Oh, fail.
it's gone. It's long gone.
The cherubs disappear.
I'm not even going to roll the fourth one. There's not much point.
Nope.
Dang.
Okay. Yep, so you lose your Spirit Guardians.
Okay, and then it's my turn.
The Angel 10, yes.
So, having seen that they've dropped and I've got nothing else to protect me, I'm just going to raise my mace and just try and whack one of them off me.
Okay, well, if you're going to use your mace upon yourself, you will be rolling at disadvantage.
Okay.
But if you want to use it, if you want to use your hands, then you just do a straight unarmed attack.
Okay, let's do it. Actually, let's do it unarmed.
Okay.
So that will be... Where's it gone? Oh, I've lost it. Yeah.
Uh, 15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, having taken the damage and having lost your concentration for Spirit Guardians, you start slapping at yourself, but they seem to have possibly crawled in under your armor,
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
making it much harder for them to get to.
Rune! It's gone in!
Turn around!
Anything else, Rical?
I'll turn around.
Well, now this. Well, this is a situation. How do I
now.
How do I do this? Is this to try and extricate these things from Rical's armor? What?
Well, it depends. I was doing it as straight unarmed. If you want to use your hands,
Straight
if you want to
unarmed.
get creative, then obviously we'll deal with that.
I
In this
think
instance, DM, just quickly, in this instance where they're both attached to me, would a sacred flame only attack one of them, or would it do both of them?
It would do probably all three of you.
Rune, flame me!
if you're sure.
Do it!
Okay, I mean, I've had practice, so hopefully.
Okay, so I will do this at disadvantage for them because they are stationary.
Okay,
So this is the first one.
good.
He fails. So yep. So the first one, the kind of golden light washes over it and it shrivels up immediately and splats down upon the steps. So one's down. Second one. Somehow manages to squirm out the way from your attack. Rical, you'll need to do a dexterity as well.
An 18.
Yeah, so you got rid of one of them.
Ah, that one's good. That one's gone. Oh,
This is a comedy of fucking errors, isn't it?
It really is.
Okay, anything else, Rune?
I don't have an action surge left, so I can't go looking for the other one, unfortunately. So no, I'm done.
Okay, so the one that's still attached does 7 points of damage to blood loss and drops off from you and attempts to start flying away, but very, very sluggishly. Just need to move you out of the way.
attack of opportunity.
Yes, why not?
Where are you? Where are you? There you are.
Ah,
11. I'm guessing doesn't hit.
So in your relief of having its spiky nose extracted from you, you make a kind of half-hearted swing after it. No, fuck it, it's gone. Anyway, Rical, it's now your turn.
So how far away is it from it? Is it literally just one space away? It's
extracting stuff from you, and it is attempting to kind of turn around and fly away.
So as I've been taking a bit of a few bites, and I just hold my chest like and I see it trying to get away, and I reach my hand out and I cast Toll the Dead upon it.
Okay.
DC 16.
What's the?
So it's a roll of wisdom. Is it wisdom? Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom for Toll Dead, yeah.
Nope, no.
Yay.
So that will take
2d12.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Yep. So you reach out, and the wave of necrotic energy comes out of your hand and hits the creature, and it explodes in like a water balloon full of blood in midair.
Oh, that image is a nice.
That was all mine.
I'm sorry, did you just say that was all mine?
It's all mine.
All mine.
I think that might have been the best line you've ever said.
Can I try and catch some?
I just said, have you seen Fight Club where they're passing the bag of fat over the fence and it rips on the wire, and Tyler just puts his hands out and tries to catch it as it's dripping down.
Oh
That's what I envision.
See, I was thinking more Blade, where he slices them up, and he puts the drug into the vampires, and they explode in a gout of blood behind them. Off screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
the
I've still got
imagery is amazing.
movement.
Right,
Yeah.
so Rical and Rune, you find yourselves alone.
Yeah.
Okay, Rical, stay very still. I don't know. I don't know what activates the trap, but 2
Well,
seconds.
I don't know if you saw it, but Gray stepped in the middle of that room, and it opened and he went down.
Right. Okay. So what I'm gonna
I mean-
do is I put my bag down and I get the climbing kit out of it, and I hammer a piton into between the wall and the steps at a diagonal angle so that it won't come out. I'll make sure it's nice and secure, and I tie a rope off, and I guess I start. I very awkwardly go, excuse me, and we kind of do that. No, not that way. we do that kind of thing where we like
switch in the sideways.
shuffle around each other in the corridor. Yeah. And then I kind of I shuffle down onto my arse on the bottom step
Your ass is now in water.
and start arse shuffling across the floor, feeding, keeping the rope taut and feeding it out behind me as I go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So as you reach the middle, the bottom drops out of your world,
hmm
and you are how much rope have you given yourself? Or are you holding it tight at this
Literally,
point?
it's tight up against me, and I am just hanging over blackness, I guess.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I kind of call down, Gray, Bonk. Do I hear anything?
So, Gray and Bonk.
Yes.
Bonk first, shall we say?
Oh
You-
shit!
You fell,
I fell.
and you fell,
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
and you fell,
That doesn't sound better either.
and eventually, after probably about a good 70 feet, you hit water.
Oh no.
I hit water.
You hit water. and you hit the water and you sank down. And after a few seconds, you hit the bottom, and you were able
Okay.
to kick your feet and get back up to the surface again.
Can I get back up slightly over so that I don't get landed on?
Well,
If anyone else is following me?
well, there was there was a round of combat between you falling and Grey coming down. So yeah, if you will have enough time to not be in the same place.
Try and shift.
Yes. It is not a very wide area though. It's about 10 feet
Right.
across. And you are currently treading water. You can't touch the bottom. A few seconds later, you hear the sound of a click far, far up above in the darkness, along with the sound of more rushing water coming down, along with the sound of something slightly heavier and larger rushing down at the same time. Grey, you have also fallen and fallen. And just as you start to feel that you might not actually stop falling, you also hit water and go immediately straight down, hit the bottom, kick off, and come back up again. You are also now treading water in here.
Holy shit, Grey, what was that?
A trapdoor. What can I see around us?
You hear, well, you can see around you that you appear to be in a tunnel of some sort. Possibly a corridor that might have been flooded. The walls aren't dressed stone as they were up above you. They have this appears to have been carved out of the mountain itself.
Okay.
The
Is there?
walls-
You said I'm treading water. Is there anywhere where I could climb up, or is this?
the
just on
walls
water?
themselves are chiseled and slick with algae and moss, and mold. So you can directly above you is the tunnel that you came down.
Okay.
off-
I would like to move to the side.
Yep.
And retrieve something from my pack just in case.
Okay. What are you retrieving?
Small bottle of water breathing.
Okay.
I'm looking around to see if there's anything that we could climb onto, hold onto. How deep is the water?
The water is well. You empty your lungs and allow yourself to drop down. Being 8 foot tall, it doesn't take that long to get down to the bottom. So the water is probably about 10 feet deep.
10 feet. Okay. So I could stand on the bottom with my arms above water.
Yes, but your head
Pretty
would
much.
be your head would be underwater.
Yeah. Okay. About 10 feet of water. So it's not too bad. Yeah, is there anything to hold onto or to climb onto, or does it just look like it's a corridor? I only have 60, while Grey has
Yeah.
120,
Well,
right?
You can
Yep.
looking around
Yeah.
you. You've got the tunnel up that you fell down.
Yep.
There is a wall behind you, a wall in front of you, a wall to the side, and along the corridor you can see. It's very difficult because this is pitch darkness. So you're both seeing in black and white. But there appears to be a set of double doors at the end of the corridor,
Submerged or partially submerged?
as submerged as you are.
Okay.
So as you look over that way, and Grey gets his bottle out, you hear another click high above you, and the voice of Rune drifting down to you.
Guys!
Rune?
Oh,
Rune?
are you
It's
okay? Oh, alright.
It's okay.
How far down?
It's a bit of a drop.
Far.
Okay, give us a minute. We'll be right there.
There's water at the bottom, so it won't hurt.
As Bonk says that, Rical has flashbacks from the Cave of Light,
Yeah.
and he looks at Rune like, "Not again."
Don't worry.
Wait, I have a plan. Do you remember that walk on water spell I have, Rune?
Yeah.
If
still
we
got it?
land into the water, I can cast the spell, and we will rise to the surface. We
Well,
will
that sounds
be
fantastic.
upon the water.
All right. Give me a second. I shuffle back up. I retrieve my my rope and wriggle the piton out of its place and put that all back away.
What are they doing?
And then I cast on both of us Featherfall.
Okay.
So that is a first level slot. I think that's just one creature per cast, isn't it?
That's any creature you can see up to 6, I think.
Oh,
Featherfall.
it is.
As a reaction while you are, if you can see something falling, or you are falling yourself.
Okay. Up to 5 falling creatures within range. Okay. I see the fear that was etched onto Rical's face as he remembered the incident in the Cave of Lights, and before he before he can think too much or react, I grab the front of his armor and I just pull him into the center of the room with me.
Okay. So it's a bit awkward because this is only a 5-foot square. But yeah, you both stand on it, and because the trap is reset as you got out of it.
Yeah.
So you step on the trap again, and it drops out, and you gently fall.
Yeah.
Falling down into darkness. So for Bonk and Grey, you will see the light which Rical is emanating. As it slowly descends.
As I come down, got my arms out like.
I am the way.
Grey. They're floating.
Yeah, it's magic, man.
Magic.
That's-
Fucking weird.
You should be surprised.
As we approach the water, I go, "Hi guys. Hope you don't mind us dropping in."
I hate you.
It's a bit deep here. Rical, I have this. I anticipated you having issues, so I have this water breathing potion in case you can't get up.
I mean, it's
Wait.
only like 10 feet. It's not that deep.
Yeah, but he's like 6 foot at the most.
So, in water, those of you who are wearing heavy armor will have to perform athletics checks to stay afloat.
Unless someone had a spell.
Yes. Now, it's worth mentioning. I'm going to be a nice DM and tell you this before you cast it.
Uh-oh.
In this block of area, you could stand on the water. However, down the corridor, there's only about 2 feet between the water and the ceiling.
We wouldn't be able to get through the door.
Ah.
Let's try and swim first, Rical.
Yeah. We'll try it. If it fails, worst of all, you can reach down and pull me out. If the water's not too deep here.
Oh no, we are all treading water here.
Okay.
I can still reach down and get him.
I've also moved.
Did you say heavy armor, Troy?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm medium armor, so I'm fine.
Yes.
I've also moved the sling. I've tied it onto my back, right in the crook of the back of my neck, so that Nadia is above water.
Okay. Yes. So, looking around, as Bonk and Grey noticed previously, there are no handholds in here. This is just rough rock that has been chiseled away. The water itself is it's black because you can't see very much. Even with the light that Rical is.
Sorry, Troy. Can you just add on the light to my
I've done that.
icon?
Sorry.
No, not on this tile.
It doesn't seem to carry over onto different
No,
pages.
I preload your tokens onto each map, but obviously I didn't know that you'd have shiny brightness.
Definitely. We're underground. I was always going to cast it.
That's very true, yes, but then again, you might not have. Yeah, so you can see around Rical as the light is emanating, the water here is very green and it's very manky. You can the smell of sea in here is strong in your nostrils, but also the smell of stale water as well. That very horrible stale water smell that you get around swamps is also in here.
Stagnant. Okay. Well. Shall we, I guess there's only one way to go. I'm gonna start, I'll check that everyone's floating okay. And start moving forwards.
Yep. So
Are we all floating okay?
Your movement will be halved because you don't have a particular swim attribute to your characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you're making your way along, the walls in here are just thick with algae and mold and slime. And as you're approaching the doors, you can see that they're quite solid metal, with two handles on them.
Is the water flowing at any point? Sorry.
No, it's not. No, it's still.
Still,
well,
okay.
it was still until you hit it, but obviously now because it's in an enclosed area, the waves that you've created are now just going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards.
Yeah. Okay.
All of you, give me perception checks, please.
Fucking nothing.
Nice, Gray.
Hey, well done, Gray.
Not a grey. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Right, so as you're going along, Bonk, you're just doggy paddling. Not paying much attention to what's going on around you, and Rical, you're more concerned with keeping afloat than anything else. I will say that you can hold onto the walls to keep yourself buoyant. You know, you've got enough friction in your hands to stop yourself from like sliding underwater. So I won't.
Can we say that I'm keeping an eye on him as well?
Absolutely, yeah. Rune and Grey, though, as you approach the doors, there is a lot of movement in the water.
Okay.
As it moves up and down. But as you're focused on it, you notice that something going through the water looks a bit more solid than anything else.
Okay. Oh,
And
on
it's that
our side of the
that-
gate?
on your side of the gate, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, this is a solid gate. You can't see through it.
Oh, right, okay.
But as you approach the gate here, you feel something move up against your leg.
And it's moving of its own accord. It's not just like bobbing around in the waves that we've created.
Yep, and it starts to rub up against your leg before it tightens.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that.
And I think that's what we'll call it for the evening.
Yeah.
In a world of adventure, of magic and might, with crypts full of cryptids and caverns of light, and evil is lurking, hungry to conquer the land. We're alone come for heroes, ready to march out to war. Destined for greatness, fighting like never before. Rising from the flame. Where once stood for strangers, now stand for friends, bearing this campaign. Rising, and soon you'll know their name. At the end of this battle, at the end of this game, the Phoenix Fall will remain. With fiery blade and thundering axe, with prayers of healing and a face-eating cat, nothing can damper their spirits so shattered.